Hello everybody, I'm Derik64 and I got another unboxing video for you. It actually kind of came in a lot sooner than I expected. This unboxing that I'm bringing to you is the Indie Box. It's like a subscription box, much like Loot Crate or Arcade Block or 1UP Block. I don't know, there's a ton of them. But this one is a little bit different in that what Indie Box does is they get an indie game that's typically digital only, and they make a physical version of it and they put it as their monthly theme for their box that you subscribe to, and you get a physical copy of a pretty cool indie game. This one's for October 2015, to be absolutely specific. It came a little bit late because they made it aware to their subscribers that they were getting a lot more subscriptions during that month, so it is a little bit late. It's the beginning of November, but regardless, it's fine. And but anyways, with that theme in mind of Halloween, Axiom Verge is supposed to be I guess you could say a 12-bit style pixel, horror theme game. So whatever. I actually haven't played it, so to actually be able to get this is pretty cool, because now I can finally play it. But to have a physical copy is even that much better, at least in my opinion, because I'm kind of old-fashioned like that. So again, Indie Box sends you physical copies of games, and it's not just the game, of course. They send you a lot of bells and whistles. You got this brilliant box artwork that makes it look very genuine, like how games typically would come in a physical copy. So as you can see on the back of the box, how boxes typically would have. It has a little bit of the lowdown of what the game's about, several snapshots of the actual gameplay footage, a couple of accolades that the game gets from reviewers and what have you, kind of reflecting, the good aspect of the game, good reviews. Indie Box's logo, and then the typical PC requirements that you need to run the game. Soundtracks, yada yada yada, controller compatibility. And if you can see right here on the bottom, I actually am one of the luckier ones. I kind of got the closest to a first edition here, number 66 out of 3,000, which is pretty cool. Having one of the first 100 editions of Axiom Verge from Indie Box to the physical copy, which is again is really cool. Now, another thing I wanted to mention too before I open up the box is that a lot of people, especially collectors, with such a nice packaging and such attention to detail with games like this, and actually trying to bring it to a physical plane of existence, some people actually might want to keep it sealed. Have a little bit of a time capsule thing going on and open it up at a later time. If you happen to get one of these Indie Boxes and you want to play the game, but you're still kind of concerned about keeping it sealed because you might have that OCD of, I don't want to open it, but I want to play it. They actually thought about that, and I took it off, but they typically put a sticker right here giving you the Steam key, so you can put the Steam key in your Steam account and download the game and still play it without having to open up your Indie Box. So that's pretty cool. They thought of that too. Alright, so enough talk. I'm going to go ahead and open this bad boy. Okay, plastic off. I'll pick that up later. Okay, let's open this guy up. Alright. Styrofoam block. Whatever. It got that real, that classic nostalgia-filled esque, new game smell. Oh, wow. Look at that. It comes with this little statue. I got some of the styrofoam in there. It looks like it was not one piece. I guess this is the statue. I'm assuming of the main antagonist. I'm not 100% sure because I don't know very much about the game, but I like to not know about games before I jump in them because it makes the experience that much more fresh. But that's cool. That's cool. Little more game memorabilia. I'm always a fan of that. So let's see here. We got some papers and stuff. I guess this might be a poster. I think. I'm always worried about opening these up. I don't like to Okay. Awesome. So this right here, well, it comes with a map and basically tells you where everything is. I'm not gonna use this. I want to go into it fresh, but it's nice to have, and I'll put it up after I actually beat the game. Now's a good time to mention that this game actually does get a lot of its influence from the Metroid series, and I think that's probably one of the major derivatives of its popularity. But then at the same time, you know, it's also a very well crafted game. That's why it's still its popularity. It still does it by itself. So regardless of the influence, it's still a well put together game. That's why it's so popular. Okay. IndieBox newsletter, issue 12. So this is the IndieBox newsletter, issue 12. So I'm assuming that this is the 12th IndieBox, I suppose. A message from IndieBox, dear IndieBox family member. It's a collector's edition box. One of this month's box is so huge that it's its own gravitational pull. USB cartridge, yada yada yada. Thanks, Pro Jared. Pro Jared was the person I actually saw who, that's the first time I heard about the IndieBox. I think that's the case for a lot of people. So yeah, thanks, Pro Jared. Shout out, holler. Ah, okay, check it out. The Axiom Verge instruction manual, an actual instruction manual that you wouldn't get with the digital version of the game. Letter from the developer about the game, controls, subject areas, everything. Everything in detail, everything in color, you know. Basically anything harkening back to, you know, the old school where you actually got manuals and stuff. They still do today, but it's something that's kind of fading away. And it's, you know, for somebody who likes to get the rush of the nostalgia of actually having a, you know, a physical manual that comes with your game, it's a shame to see them going away, but I understand, you know, everybody trying to go green, have digital manuals, but still, you know, again, another advantage of getting IndieBox. Let's see, what's in here? An Axiom Verge, is it a sticker? It's either a sticker or a decal. Nice to have, but I'm probably not gonna use it. But that's fine. I'll keep it. What's next? And here we have the Axiom Verge original soundtrack. Oh, and on the back, 17 tracks with one bonus track, which makes 18 tracks. Axiom Verge soundtrack composed by Thomas Happ, distributed by IndieBox. So as you can see here, excuse me. So as you can see here, a lot of times when you get these games on Steam, you have to buy the soundtracks separately, which is fine. It's normal. But with IndieBox, you actually get the original soundtrack along with it, which is probably what the music you're listening to in the background is. So I'll be sure to make mention of what that is. But that's cool, awesome soundtrack. Let's see. Something else here at the bottom. Oh, Axiom Verge. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Styrofoam. This is the stand for, well, would you look at that? Well, that's pretty cool. A nice little knick-knack that comes with the IndieBox. Okay, so this is like a little, I guess you could say, an Axiom Verge bust, I guess. But there you go, the statue with its stand. Nice to have, a nice little piece of memorabilia. I'll make sure to put that up. And last but not least, oh no, wait, I stand corrected. Hold on. an Axiom Verge themed indie box decal or sticker, doesn't matter, same thing. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Another little piece of stuff. Last but not least, now for sure, Axiom Verge, the game, the actual physical copy. Not sure how to open your USB. Nah, I think I can do it. So this is the actual physical version of the game. Now again, it is a digital game. So what they do is they put it on their own kind of thumb drive. It's compatible with Windows, Linux, and Mac. So you can do it on all those operating systems. And this is what the game looks like. Now again, like I said, it's a digital version. So what they do is they put it on a thumb drive and they dress it up real nice. And look at that. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's the same thing front and back. Front and back is the same thing. See if I can open it. Ah! I thought I broke it. Okay. Alright, well that's pretty nifty. Check it out. Now you know. I can't see. Okay, so you probably can't see on the recording, especially with the font and the paint, but there's little indentations here, and this side's flat. So what you're gonna go ahead and do is push down on the flat side, and it'll flip open, and you can connect this to your computer via USB, and it has the game stored on it. So that's basically your physical copy of Axiom Verge. Go ahead and push down the little deal, flips open, yeah, and that's about it. So that's your physical copy of Axiom Verge in any game that you couldn't otherwise get in a physical, a physical rendition of it. At least not at this time, other than this. So, okay, so again, just to recap, when you get with this box, with this indie box, and I guess with indie boxes in general, but with this one in particular, we got a physical copy of the game, the original soundtrack, we got a statue, from the person in the game that's on the box, an actual fully loaded instruction manual with the game, a couple decals, the indie box newsletter, which is fine, and a poster, a map poster of the game. So with all this, $20 a month, you can't really beat it. You honestly can't really beat it. Some people would ask, well, the game runs, as far as I could tell, I think the game runs about $14.99 on Steam. But that's just a digital version of the game. $5 more gets you all this gear, the soundtrack, an instruction manual, a couple extra bells and whistles, and it's awesome. It's awesome, and me personally, I'm going to say that I'm definitely going to keep subscribing to IndieBox. I'm happy with all this stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the November IndieBox has in store. So anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed my video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you guys have any kind of requests or anything, or if you guys want me to do an unboxing on the November IndieBox, please, let me know in the comments below. So yeah, that's about it, you guys. Thank you very much. See ya.